Hey everyone, this is Judy with JLBCrafts. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for giving me a try. In today's video, I'm going to be setting up the monthly views for June in my social media planner, which all I put on this is my beginning and end of month stats, so I can see the month change, and then a video for each day, what day each video is posting. I'm also going to do my wellness planner, but we'll get into that in the second half of the video. So for this one, I went ahead and got the floral back to school books, teacher books, and I want to use these two, and I'm going to stick there as green on the page, which is fine. I'm not too worried about it. So, but I am going to embrace the green and just go ahead and go with some of the blues and greens that are in this book. So the first thing I want to do is put in a box for my stats, and I think the big one that's back here, I want to use one of these because I can write my stats in this, and I think it'll fill this space down here nicely. So I'm not going to cover the black and white florals up this month. They're not going to bother me at all, but that gives me the exact space I need for that. So, and I was thinking that, you know, a lot of the reason why I like to do my YouTube channel is to teach and share tricks and tips and hacks, and so a lot of the stuff in the teacher planner is actually pretty appropriate for my social media. So what a great way to use this, like teach love, the world needs your magic. I like that. So right now I'm looking for something to cover up this notes spot, and like I said, I want to mix the blues and the greens. Just looking for a green sticker. Oh, here we go. Make yourself proud. I want a solid one to cover this, so I'm just going to go ahead and use this right here. Just center it. The world was hers for the teaching. I like that. I'm going to put that right in this spot. Yes, I think that sticker is calling out to be in that spot. Doesn't have to be teaching kids, right? Teaching each other through social media. And it looks crooked. You knew I was gonna say that, didn't you? All right, let's try and stick it on this way. Maybe we can get it straighter. Okay, whoops. All right, let's see what else we got in here that's blue and green. I kind of want to put some floral, just a little bit, but let's see what else we got. Because honestly, other than a few quotes, I mean, I don't need much more for this. Test, grading, quiz. So none of these apply. I can stretch, but I can't stretch that far. Those are so pretty. I'm wondering if I need a green one like that down here to balance with some of the blue. I have to pull that holiday page out and add it to my holiday specific sticker book. Actually, it's a lot of generic functional stuff. Now that I'm looking through it for looking for quotes and stuff, I could do teach love down here. Anything in here? I also did pull the pressed florals book just to see if there was anything I could integrate from there. I'm really tempted to put I think I need to find a couple more quotes. Ooh, those are too long. Although I could stretch, since I don't really worry about Father's Day on this one, I could put one of these across here and still have plenty of room in each box to write my video. Do more of what makes you happy. Since I've got blue up there, let's use green down here. Now the question is, now that I made that decision, yeah, I'm gonna have to white that out. I'm just gonna white out the words though, not the green stripes, because it's okay if those show through. I worry about holidays in my catch-all planner. Yep, that looks nice. You can see the white out through there a little bit, but that's okay. So now I'm thinking, do I want to put one up here somewhere? I think I do. Let's pick up a darker color. There's beauty all around. You are doing really great. I like that one. So I have way up high, down low. Let's go kind of here. Cool. Floral. Let's put a floral under there. This one. And I think I want to add this one. Use the stickers. Okay. Let's see. I know there are a lot of big quotes in the Pressed Florals book. Let's see if there's anything in blue or green that catches my attention. And this is my combined book. I combined the accessory pack with the value pack sticker book. All these quotes are horizontal. I need something vertical. Nope. Okay. What if I tried to put this one in here? How wide is that going to be? It doesn't make sense. Live simply, love generously, learn constantly. Yeah. Learn constantly. I like that. So if I can fit this here, then I could put a little floral above it and below it and pretty much be done. Okay. Yep. Just a little bit hanging over the edge there. And I think just a little something here and it'll be all set. Maybe another, oops, maybe another one of these. There are a couple more of these. Yeah, let's grab one of these. And I know it was fast, but that's why I put the two together, so. Okay, so that is my monthly view for my social media planner, where I just write which video is posting which day. Stay tuned and we'll go ahead and do my wellness and fitness planner as well. Okay, this month in my health and wellness planner, I'm trying something a little bit different. If you follow me, you know that I did the Chapter 3 kit printables from Planners Anonymous, and I'm using them this month to try them in my weekly spread. So this is the first one. They're laid out a little different. They've got Monday all the way over here, and then this week kind of generic over here. So all I did was basically flip my layout, put my currently stuff that would normally be here over here. I think another week what I might try doing is using day of the week covers to go ahead and put these columns in their normal spots, but that's a different video. So this is the calendar though that comes with it. It's got a Monday start and a Sunday finish, so it matches the weeks, which is kind of cool. But how am I gonna put this in my planner? Because this is my my tab, right? And it's got the calendar here. So let's explore that. This one I don't have to do anything with. It's printed on the back of the first week, but we'll pull it out. Let's pull both of these out. So I am going to Frankenplan this in, much like you would expect, but I do want to do something just a tiny bit different with the tab. I'm going to use my palette knife to get, so those of you that have happy planners, if you look at them pretty closely, you see that there's a little piece of laminated plastic put on here. And I have experimented with this. You can kind of pry this up. I can get my edge of my palette knife under there and scrape that up. Not all the way to June, just to the edge of the page. So I'm gonna do that. Now it did pick up the dotted lines, so let me show you a close-up of what I actually ended up with. It picked up the dotted lines. They are still on there. I don't know if you can see that or not with the glare, but I mean, that just goes to show you how hard it is to see. So now if I tape runner all the way around the edge and I tape runner under this, Then when I stick this page on, I can slide it under that tab there, and it makes my divider feel more like a normal divider. So let's go ahead and do that. So I actually did have one more piece of housekeeping to do on this. I had actually, this is from an old 2019 planner. It came out actually in 2018. But I liked this and I didn't like this. So this is the planner. I don't remember what it was called, but this was the planner that maybe the Wild Styled or something, that was a vertical planner. I did not like the dividers, so basically what I did was Frankenplan them all together. So you couldn't tell on camera, but this was already 2 thicknesses, and I didn't want it to add a third. So I got my undo out and I separated them. So this is what was under there. But this is, and I've said multiple times, if you guys don't recognize these, that's because they aren't from a 2021 planner. They're from older planners that I Frankenplanned together. Well, this is the process now that you get to see. So you can see where the undo, there's still some tape runner that shows, but I don't need this extra sheet. It's just a 3rd layer of thickness that you wouldn't see either side of. So I took that out, and now we're going to tape runner this page in, and it'll actually be thinner because this is just normal printer paper, and I used to have 2 thicknesses of divider there. So I'm just going to go all the way around the edge again, freshen up my tape runner, because what's there I hit with a little bit of undo, and it's a little sketchy now. So I'm just going to add a little bit, but as you can guess, I mean, I've had these together for a while now and it's never been a problem. And there are some little pieces missing. This is an old planner. It's pretty beat up. I'm actually going to put tape runner on the back side of this page just because it's going to be easier to slide it under that tab there if I do it this way. And get that all the way under. I did not quite, and it picked up some fuzzy, but that's okay. So this is the only hard part about this, but you only have to do it 12 times if you decide to do this with a planner, create your own planner. So just getting this lined up as best I can. And it's off pretty far, okay. So you guys might get to see me use my undo. Let's see. Let's see if there's a different way to do this. Since I didn't really press them together very hard yet. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get my undo out. So I always have a link in my videos to undo. It is, I ordered off of Amazon. About the only problem I know with it is if you live in the state of California, because of the chemical that's in there, I think there's a chemical in there that they don't ship it to California. And a lot of people are intimidated by undo. As a chemical engineer, I can tell you, don't worry about it. Your page isn't actually getting wet. It's going to be just fine. So I'm going to try doing this a different way, and you're going to be able to see this dry like as you watch the video. I don't know if you can see that discolored area. That's the undo. And I mean, it's drying so fast. Okay, and I've never had it hurt the ink on a sticker. This is all wrinkled now. That's okay. When we stick it down, it's going to flatten itself right out in my closed planner. So this time I'm going to try something a little different. I'm going to line it up around the punches first and foremost, because I always talk to you guys whenever I Frankenplan, which is almost every week. I talk to you about how important it is to get lined up around the punches. And then all I'm going to do now this time is I'm just going to flip. I already have this tab detached. I'm just going to flip it up and let that fall under. Much better. Now it's aligned properly. Okay. Now the last bit of business then is just trying to get a little bit of tape runner on the back side of this tab. So I can either come underneath, which I think is going to be the easiest. If I just do that right off the edge, I'll make sure and get this side. There we go. And then press that down. Perfect. So like I said, you can see just a little bit. You can see the dotted lines. And there's a little bit of tape runner, but that rubs right off. There we go. Okay. So there we go. That is how I personally Frankenplan when it involves a divider. There are different methods out there. It's not perfect, but I tell you what, it's good enough for me at least. It doesn't bother me at all. So there we go. There's my new calendar. So what are we going to do to decorate it? Well, this, like I said, came with the Book Lovers kit. And I have many, many plans to use the Book Lovers kit, but not on this monthly. So I went into my sticker books to try to find one that had some stuff that matched this color palette. And I think Trust the Process looks really nice with this color palette. The other thing I did was pull the washi tapes from the kit. So these are the 3 washi tapes. And I think this one, the red in the flowers is quite a bit stronger than any of the printing, so I don't think I'm going to use it. These words I can totally cut apart and pepper around, sprinkle around, so we'll probably do that. Because again, I don't remember if I mentioned it or not on this video, the only thing I use this for is tracking symptoms. So when you go in for your annual checkup with your doctor and you're like, it hurts when I do this, he's going to say, well, when did that start? So put your symptom, I use for my health and wellness. You can use it for stats, like if you use an Apple Watch or a Fitbit or something and there are daily stats, you could use it for that. I use it for symptoms because I track my actual workouts and fitness on my weekly spreads. So I don't need a lot of room. That's why I'm not really concerned that these boxes are a little bit smaller and there's a wider space all the way around. That's okay. I do want to bring, so anyway, all of that being said, I wanted to bring some of these books over here. So I thought I would go ahead and put the book washi tape because it's nice and soft and isn't as different color palette wise, color level as this one. So I'm going to go ahead and put the bookcase washi down here. And I think that's also going to help then a little bit camouflage that bit of surgery that we did down there. So I'm just going to use a straight edge to rip this even with what would be the edge of the page, which is onto the tab, but that's okay. Oops, and that's not going to work very well. Okay. Come off. And then we'll get this started. I'll go ahead and trim this and rip it the rest of the way. Because now that I got it started, I have a little bit of an edge I need to clean up. Just a tiny little bit. Good enough. Okay, so what else? I think that, other than the words, is all the washi tape I want. So let's look for stuff. I think maybe some pink and some mint in here, some quotes and different things. I love this book. It's so pretty. Because I never, if you guys have watched my videos before, you know I just put quotes and stickers and decoration over here. So this way it's already there and I don't even have to do anything with it. I could even put a black quote over top of that if I wanted to. These are nice. Focus, improvements, victories, reflect, details. I could sprinkle these around actually. I kind of like these. Versus these. Yeah, that color palette is off a little bit too. Let's use these instead. And then maybe I can find a bigger quote for up here or down here. There's something on my page right there. That's what I keep brushing at. There we go. Always, just like when you have a problem with an electronic device and the first thing you always try is restarting it, if you have a spot on one of your pages, the first thing you always try is erasing it. Okay, let's look for big quotes first before we start sprinkling little words, because I'd hate to sprinkle little words and then have the big, perfect big quote and have it say the same thing. Your life becomes a masterpiece when you learn to master peace. I like it. It's not shaped right. Just breathe. That's pretty. I wish that was green because there really isn't any blue in this. The world needs what you've got. That's nice. But I kind of feel like I would need something for the other side too. Oh, there's another one. Make sure to go easy on yourself. But those are pretty matchy-matchy to put one on either side. I could put a green one and a pink one. I don't really need those. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do sticker surgery. I wanna use this one, but I wanna put half of it on either side. So we're gonna cut it right down the center. Grab my craft knife. I'm just gonna eyeball it. There we go. Okay, so now, life becomes a masterpiece when you master peace. We're gonna put half of this on either side. I'm gonna turn it upside down, but let's make sure we do the right side on the right side. Okay, this is the first half, so this needs to come over here. I do want to kind of put them closer toward the center though, so your mind kind of wants to put them together, I think. Okay, opinion time, guys. Tell me. Centered? Whoops. That's what that one wants. Or toward the center. I think toward the center, because I got something in this corner and something in this corner. So I think I want these to be closer to the center. When you masterpiece. I know I'm going to put these backwards. It's the dyslexia. This one's going on this page. This one's going on this page. I don't want to have to punch it. I don't think I want it quite that close though. Okay. Oops. Ah. Okay, my goodness. Who would have thought it would be easier to cut the quote in half than to stick the quote halves? One last try. There. And one of my numbers just fell off the back. That's how much messing around we're doing. Oh my gosh. Okay. Your life becomes a masterpiece when you learn to... I like it. I like that. Okay. Do I want anything down here? Trust the process. Oh, I have to put this one. This is my favorite quote of all time. Trust the timing of your life. I love that. And it's pink, so I'm putting it on there. And there's a story behind that, but I'm not going to get into it. Okay, let's go back to those words and sprinkle those around. Improvements, just general little words. And I know I have those in opposite corners, but those were both empty boxes. Me time. Grateful for. Technical difficulties today, guys. I can't figure out where to put this. I think I want to move this down. I don't know why. I just feel like it should be down, like the rest of them. Do I have focus? I don't. This one says victories. Ooh, that's a big space. Maybe I should put this up there. Okay, I think that's one of each of those. Were there any others? Those all say the same, just in rose gold, so we'll just have to double up a couple. Details and reflect. And I have details there, and now I have details there, so I can't let that stand. We'll put focus there. Okay, do I want anything down here? I don't think I do. I think it's okay. The only other thing I could do is, like I said, let's move this up. That's a little better. We can put some sparklies on it. Why not? Since it's my favorite quote of all time. It's pretty sparse, but that's okay. I don't mind. I love the colors palette of this kit. I just love it. So let's put it in my planner. There we go. I love the mint green discs. Okay, so there is my June Health and Wellness monthly view calendar using the Planners Anonymous Chapter 3 kit. I hope you like this video. I hope it inspires you to use your monthly planners. If it does, please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you.